So what do you do to prepare for a school year? Today we're going to talk to Shawn Faulkner to find out.
Hey Shawn, welcome to our virtual studio. I've known Shawn for a long time, and almost 20 years even on staff, Shawn, I think. And he's married to Heidi. They have 6 beautiful children. He lives in Escondido, California, and he presently serves as an MD for the high school ministry of Crew. So, Shawn, welcome.
Hey, good to be with you guys. Glad I could be here. Like Kevin said, I've been on staff for 20 years, known Kevin and Mark for a long time. 6 kids. We just returned last year from serving over in Portugal and as a family, thus my flags and banners. Yeah, happy to be with you guys today.
Awesome. Well, Shawn, we talked about starting a school year, and you started a lot of them. And so we wanted to just hear from you. What tips would you give of someone who's doing a ministry? The school year is about to start up, and they're thinking, "Oh, what do I need to do to get ready for this school year?" Give us your top tips for them.
Yeah, started many school years. Have a little bit of experience doing it. No year is always the same. Everything's a little bit different. But I'll give you 3 things that we would always try to do as a team. First thing is just to gather back together and have some community. And our summers can all be kind of scattered, people taking vacations, doing different things. We just want to gather our team back together, eat together. Sometimes we take a overnight retreat together, but just to go be together, to reconnect, because what we're doing is a team ministry, is a team mission, and we want to do that together on mission as a team and connect well with each other. So getting together, eating together, recreating together, but getting some time where you can just get to know how everybody's doing, catching up on life, and having fun. This is a ministry. We want to have fun together as well.
Yeah, I like this. One of the things, the thoughts I often have during those retreats or those meetings, I've been on my own all summer away from these people, and I come back and there's this feeling like, oh yeah, this is what this team's about. Oh yeah, I like these people. Usually it is, oh yeah, I like these people. But it is a sense of coming back, reminding us what we're about, and then giving some kind of a clear, okay, this is our vision for this year. Kind of just bring them together is really key.
Yeah, Mark, I love that because I think there's a pace involved in this overnight or this gathering of our staff at the start of the year. It may not be as intense. I think there's some time where we begin to just be with each other again. This extended time at the start really helps kind of congeal the team. It builds trust. You can do a whole lot. Actually, you can probably do a lot of praying during that time as well.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, that brings me to my second point there, Kevin, is that prayer is a big piece of that. And so as you gather together, one is just to have fun, but 2 is to pray and really seek the Lord for what He would have for you and your team this year. There's so many times where I've actually started out the school year and just said, hey, let's just jump into the business of the ministry and let's jump into planning. And then at the end of the planning time, we say, oh yeah, we need to pray and ask the Lord to bless our plans. Yeah, one year we got so convicted that prayer needed to be such an integral part of our start of the year, is that we said, you know what, we gathered together, we hung out together, we spent time together, but then we said, let's just spend the whole week in prayer. And so for a whole week, we just got together, we met for 2 hours every day for a week and prayed. And actually Monday through Thursday we prayed, and then on a Friday we got together and said, all right, what is the Lord saying to you? And what did He speak to you? And let's build our plans based on that. Because so many times we just say, let's make these plans, and then Lord bless our plans, and we move forward. Yeah. But instead, let's pray and ask the Lord what He wants, and then put those things down. And man, as we started to do that, it became a rhythm for us every year, was just let's pray together, seek the Lord, and then plan. And man, those things that God put together for us were awesome. And those were great years of just seeking the Lord and seeing what He wanted to do and go and doing those things. So yeah, praying is a big part of what we do. And then we put together those plans. And I would say that's the third thing, guys, is that we would plan. And you know, as part of being part of this mission and this movement, our plans always revolve around winning and building and sending students. And so we wanted to make sure that we were taking these bold steps of faith to share our faith, to tell students about the Lord, to find ways that we're discipling them and sending people on. And so then we could really focus on those plans. But we began to find that it wasn't just our team. Sometimes we think of like those full-time people or those more that are really invested, but this is a mission that we're trying to enable students. We're trying to build students as laborers. And so we said, okay, these are our plans, but wait a minute, what about the students that we're working with? And so we kind of have a time of planning as a leadership team, but then we would say, let's go meet with the students and see what God's speaking to them, because God speaks to them just like he does to us. And so it's not just our ministry. We actually want this to be about students, right? And this is a student-led mission that we want. And so we would involve the students in that. And so it was the students would then speak into plans of what God was speaking to them, and we would build this whole planning time around not just us, but the students and our volunteers. And man, it became a fun thing to say, okay, God's speaking to you guys too, and we want this to be about what you're doing, and we're here just to help you and coach you along the way.
That's really good,
Shawn. I particularly like that. I think the connection with praying and planning. You know, if I could summarize the good thoughts you've given us, it would be party, just get back with your team, pray and plan. So the 3 Ps basically. I love it. Thank you.
You can always rely on Kevin's for some alliteration.
There's alliteration in there. 3 Ps. We're in there, man. Party, pray, and plan. Let's do it.
What happens?
Kevin,
that's all you got to do is party. A lot of party. A lot of party.
Yeah.
Well, to summarize what we talked about today, and thank you so much, Shawn, for your insight, is first, these are some things you're doing as you're getting ready for the school years. Be sure you gather your team back together. Be sure you commit this thing to prayer, and then do some planning. And like you said, don't just plan as adults. Gather the students in. They usually have even better ideas or more insightful ideas than you do. Thanks a lot, Shawn, for sharing today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, if you like what we're talking about and you'd like to hear more, we'd love to invite you to subscribe to our channel, and also like it and pass it along to others who you think might be interested in what we're talking about here. This has been Mark and Kevin and Shawn for Go to the Campus with Crew. So remember, when in doubt,
go to the campus.
Go to the campus.
Go to the campus.
Go to the campus!